I thought I'd do a musical intro like I did last time. Hopefully that doesn't get too annoying or too silly. Because if it does, just let me know and I won't do it. Got your email and pleasantly surprised at the quickness. Not surprised because it's not because you're quick. I was surprised because I took forever and I was like, man, he's probably so busy and I'm like not so busy, and I figured you'd take longer just because you have so much more going on than I probably do. Mop. That's enough of that. Yeah, I guess I should take a breath. Yeah, it's probably safe to say that anxiety affects. Yeah, I agree with you. I guess my anxieties come from. Ugh, feel so old. I mean, I think I've probably said this to you before, but I feel so old sometimes. Look at the lines in my head. I feel like an old man. No, I mean, I think there's a lot to be said about being 22. 22? Because two fingers, 22. There's a lot to be said about being 22, and there's a lot to be said about being a youth in this country and being alive and doing stuff. And, a lot of people define doing stuff as like having a job and working full time and working 40 hours a week, making an earning, every 2 weeks or however some employers do it, but people expect that if you're my age that you should have a full-time job because you went to school for 4 years for a degree. So I guess the anxieties derive from that, but also because of just like the idea of moving or wanting to move, not wanting to move, of moving, builds up anxieties of wondering if I can do it. But then again, I also think I can. It's like there are things I think people always worry about, and they're always really worry about. Like I think people who say that they are not anxious or nervous or have anxiety about anything are it's bull honky, because it's true. Everybody has some sort of anxiety, and I mean, yeah, I mean, you are right. Sometimes they're just very arresting, and sometimes they rattle the cage of the human psyche so intensely that they can leave somebody really shattered and in pieces and tattered and kind of just like withering there. I don't know if you've seen the last Harry Potter movie. This is my great reference, Harry Potter. There's a scene in King's Cross where Harry's been hit by Voldemort's spell, and you see Voldemort's like body after all the damage he's ensued upon it, and it's left there in King's Cross underneath the bench, and it's like withered, and it's like its skin is peeled away. I always imagine I think that's the best way to personify it. Anxiety is that you're like left withering in a ball, and your skin has been peeled off, and you're just sitting there wondering, oh God, I can't deal with the outside world. I can't deal with anything. I can't let alone deal with the outside forces, let alone the internal forces that are going on that are making me feel this way. I think that's like the most extreme way to describe anxiety for myself, but it's also the most sensible way without me going too in depth or too like nitty gritty or going into the nitty gritty about what anxiety is. Um, yeah, they are. It's still pretty chilly. Thank you for saying that I look and I sound great. Yeah, they always are super funny from the other side or from the other perspective. Um, you are one lucky goose. 84 degrees. But yeah, I can understand. It was like that in Hawaii when I lived there for the small amount of time that I lived there. It'd be really kind of chilly in the mornings, and by the time the afternoon hit, it'd be warmer. And it'd be foggy there too. New York, and school is the plan, but there are so many other things going on for myself that I'm taking into perspective. Hopefully, as long as I stay there, like I said, at Urban Outfitters, I can use the job as a transfer and transfer into the East Coast, into an East Coast store. So that's the plan. But yeah, for sure, like if we don't seem to mission mash, um, We will connect on the East Coast when we converge. Um, the last video. I don't know if I'd ever. I don't think I was baking. I think I was just really terribly just silly. So silly that it'll never see the light of day. I'll probably show you at some point. Maybe when I see you on the East Coast, I'll be like, "Hey Sam, you want to see that video?" You'll be like, "Yeah, sure." I'll be like, "Here's the video." Jolly good time. um, and that's exciting that you made chili and you found black beans. Hurrah! Um, I have quite a bit of goals. Want to continue to run, which I have not been doing because I kind of messed up my knee a little bit and I injured it myself, which is my own fault, but it's fine. It's healing. I gave it a month. I've been giving it 3 weeks. This is like the week 3. Next week will be week 4, and I think I'll be fine to go back out into the cold tundra that is Portland's weather at the moment. I have so many goals, so many goals. First and foremost is to move. Second is to have some sort of concept. I'm still working through what it is I want to do while I'm living there and school, and I really want to get there. I really want to be able to make something out of living there and create so much so that it's just like in abundance that I can start something. Because guess going back to the very start where I said, being 22 and feeling like you have to have a full-time job and like successful and making money and not mooching off your parents, I guess it's one of those things where anybody who's my age will feel that way, and anybody who's your age will feel that way at some point, just because it's a general human feeling for you to feel that way. And if you don't, then you're very lucky, and if you do, well, then that's a normal thing. Everybody's gonna feel like that. But I think for me, it's just the constant rattling in my own cage for myself, just because I think I am a glutton for punishment. I think I am a true glutton for punishment. I accept punishment and I'll look for punishment, but at the same time, the idea of moving to New York will be a very hard thing to do. The fact that I am a glutton for punishment means that I will do it, even if it is hard and difficult and bitter and tough and it makes me want to scream and it makes me want to pull my hair out. I'll do it because I am willing to face adversity on my own terms if it means that I can do something and I can feel like I accomplished something and it feels like I did something of value with my life. I am a glutton for punishment. Um, you should look up Miranda July. She did used to live in Portland. She's a really good director slash actress slash writer. I have one of her books. If you're back in the States, you should check one of her books out. It's called No One Belongs Here More Than You, and it is a fantastic read. I think you'll like it. It's very, very, it's they're good stories. They're good short stories. She wrote them very well and very honest. And my favorite one, I think, is one called, uh, oh, now I want to read it to you. Let's see if I can keep this laptop on me. Whoa! Books are everywhere. Which they should be. They should be everywhere. Because books are centripetal to the human psyche. What? What? Did I just say psyche? I did just say psyche. And I'm losing my mind. I feel slowly but surely losing my mind. It's a yellow book. She actually, when they made the books, they made them into a few different colors. Like, there's one that's bright yellow, there's one that's bright pink, there's one, they're like bright neon green. Oh god. If you saw what I was moving, you'd be ashamed. I'm ashamed because it is a pile of disgustingness in my room, and I'm disgusted at my own. I'm disgusted at my own lack of cleaning. What? I am a messy human being. Oh, truly, truly messy. And this is not a flattering position on my face. What the fudge? Ugh, where is the book? Oh shit, I just cursed. Just cursed on this video, which was not intentionally meant to be cursed. I'm sorry. Let me look for it. I'm gonna keep looking for it and keep talking to you. The book was written like maybe what I want to say 4 years ago. She wrote it when she was a younger woman. Not a younger woman because she's still very young. She's like in her 30s. That's not old. I feel old, and I'm in my 20s. Whoa, logic has been defied there. Yeah, I mean, you should tell me about you should tell me some interesting factoids, Sam, about yourself. Are you in lieu with somebody? And I don't even know what that word means, in lieu with somebody. What am I saying? I have no idea what I'm saying. Am I saying that you're... I have no idea what I'm saying, Sam. I'm really sorry. I sound like a fool, like a straight up fool. A fool's fool! And where's that book? I must find you. I'm destroying everything. Oh god, and I just pulled my ear. Ugh. I'm really sad. Where's that book? I'm gonna keep tearing this room up, I feel. Till I find that book. Because that book must be found. Because it is... Oh, it's probably over here. And look, I found it. So I destroyed my room for no reason. Of course, that's what I would do. Destroy something that didn't need to be destroyed. Because that's the kind of person I am. Self-destructive. A glutton for punishment, right? Oh, God. And I messed up my hair. Ugh. This is my issues. These are my problems. So, I don't know if you... Oh, it's 12. Okay, so I'm going to read it, actually. I'm going to read it, actually, because that's what I want to do. I want to read it to you. So, I'll be as, like, politically correct. That's something that sounds stupid, and I said it. Okay, so, this is the book. It's called... Oh, there it is. No One Belongs Here More Than You. Stories by Miranda July. And there she is. Very lovely human being capable of extensive amounts of internal thoughts. Yes. Yes. And... Ugh. Oh, God. The movie. But it's really supposed to be her. Yeah, well, you get the picture. Okay. So it's only like it's like 2 pages long. It's a short story. I'm gonna read it. I will be as proficient in my reading capabilities as I can, and we will start. Page 53. No One Belongs Here More Than You. Stories by Miranda July. And we will be reading this person. Page 53. Someone is getting excited. Somebody somewhere is shaking with excitement because something tremendous is about to happen. This person has dressed for the occasion. This person has hoped and dreamed, and now it is really happening. And this person can hardly believe it. But believing is not an issue here. The time for faith and fantasy is over. It is really happening. It involves stepping forward and bowing. Possibly there is some kneeling, such as when one is knighted. One is almost never knighted, but this person may kneel and receive a tap on each shoulder with a sword, or more likely this person will be in a car or in a store or under a vinyl canopy when it happens, or online, or on the phone. It could be an email, your knighthood, or a long, laughing, rambling phone message in which every person this person has ever known is talking on a speakerphone. And they are all saying, "You've passed the test. It was all just a test. We were only kidding. Real life is so much better than that." This person is laughing out loud with relief and playing the message back to get to the address of the place where every person this person has ever known is waiting to hug this person and bring her into the fold of life. It is really exciting and is not just a dream. It's real. They are all waiting by a picnic table in a park this person has driven past many times before. They are there they are. It's everyone. There are balloons taped to benches, and this girl, this person used to stand next to the bus stop is waving a streamer. Everyone is smiling. For a moment this person is almost creeped out by the scene. But it would so be like this person to become depressed on the happiest day ever. And so this person bucks up and joins the crowd. Teachers of subjects that this person wasn't even good at are kissing this person and renouncing the very subjects they taught. Math teachers are saying that math was just a funny way of saying, I love you. But now they are simply saying it, I love you. And the chemistry and PE teachers are also saying it. And this person can tell that they really mean it. It's totally amazing. Certain jerks and idiots and assholes appear from time to time. And it is as if they had had plastic surgery. Their faces are disfigured with love. The handsome assholes are plain and kind. The ugly jerks are sweet. And they are folding this person's sweater and putting it somewhere where it won't get dirty. Best of all, every person this person has ever loved is there. Even the ones that got away. They hold this person's hand and tell this person how hard it was to pretend to get mad and drive off and never come back. This person almost can't believe it. It seems so real. This person's heart was broken and has healed, and now this person hardly knows what to think. This person is almost mad. But everyone soothes this person. Everyone explains that it was absolutely necessary to know how strong this person was. Oh, look, there's a doctor who prescribed the medicine that made this person temporarily blind. And the man who paid this person $2,000 to have sex with him 3 times when this person was very broke. Both of these men are in attendance. They seem to know each other. They both have little medals, and they are pinning it on this person. They are badges of great honor and strength. The badges sparkle in the sunlight, and everyone cheers. This person suddenly feels the need to check her post office box. It is an old habit, and even if everything is going to be terrific from now on, this person still wants mail. This person says she'll be right back, and everyone this person has ever known says, fine, take your time. This person gets in her car and drives to the post office and opens the box, and there's nothing. Even though it is Tuesday, which is famously a good day for mail, this person is so disappointed. This person gets back in the car and, having completely forgotten about the picnic, drives home and checks the voice mail, and there are new messages. Just the old one about passing the test and life being better. There are no emails either, probably because everyone is at the picnic. This person can't seem to go back to the picnic. This person realizes that staying home means blowing up everyone this person has ever known. But the desire to stay in is very strong. This person wants to run a bath and then read in bed. In the bathtub, this person pushes the bubbles around and listens to the sound of millions of them popping at once. It almost makes one smooth sound instead of many tiny sounds. This person's breasts barely just jut out of the water. This person pushes the bubbles onto the breasts and make weird shapes with the foam. By now, everyone must have realized that this person is not coming back to the picnic. Everyone was wrong. This person is not who they thought this person was. This person plunges underwater and moves her hair around like a sea anemone. This person can stay underwater for an impressively long time, but only in a bathtub. This person wonders if there will ever be an Olympic contest for holding your breath underwater. If there were such a contest, this person would surely win it. An Olympic medal might redeem this person in the eyes of everyone this person has ever known. But no such contest exists. There will be no redeeming. This person mourns the fact that she has ruined her one chance to be loved by everyone As this person climbs in the bed, the weight of the tragedy seems to bear down upon this person's chest. And the comforting weight, almost human in heft, this person sighs. This person's eyes begin to close. This person sleeps. I think that's why. Smile through it. Oh, that's my cue to go. I'm wishing you the best. I hope that everything is going well in China still. Keep me updated on your life and how things are going. Let me know if you need a person to talk to. I'm here even if I have to do a video. I will make a video and I will answer any and all questions you have because that is what friends are for. What? Yeah, I will upload this very soon. When you get this, it might be like a day later, but you will receive this message from me via the interwebs, via my laptop, via my iMovie, via Portland time, which will be probably tomorrow somewhere in the afternoon. So I am wishing you good health, good. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm wishing you a good time in China, and hopefully, well, you're not sick, so I'm not going to say a hasty recovery, so that sounds stupid. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'll leave you with this. Oh, your eyes. Bye!